and to understand that there's people that don't care about you. There's people that are jealous of you. That means they're gonna lie on you. They're gonna celebrate your your trial.
Seatbelt.
I'm opening the door. You can take mine off of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Cop comes to my window. Cop goes to Bud's window. I know the protocol. Bud said, well, how do you know I was speeding if you don't have radar? Okay. Bud actually have the cop on camera saying I admit that I do not have radar. Bud said, I have a firearm too. The cop on his side went ballistic, totally unhinged. He says, get your hands up, get out the car, don't reach. But there was never a physical gun in sight. Everyone thought we were gonna die, man. He said, no, I don't have it on me. I left everything at home. He had already told them, so there was no reason for him to reach.
Off the biggest win of his career against Canelo Alvarez, Terence "Bud" Crawford's victory parade in Omaha took a shocking turn. Just hours after being celebrated like a hero, police confirmed Crawford was caught in a tense traffic stop early Sunday morning.
I'm reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out. Can I move my phone? Step out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Police reports, officers spotted a firearm on the driver's side floorboard and immediately ordered all 4 occupants out of the car with strict commands. Once Terence Crawford's ID was verified, authorities confirmed he wasn't arrested but cited for reckless driving. Still, it was a shocking twist. An intense traffic stop capping off what should have been nothing but a championship weekend celebration.
So this cop gotta be some hater, bro. He must be hating on Terence "Bud" Crawford. Hopefully, man, Terence "Bud" Crawford didn't have nothing in the system and things of that nature. I know that he was driving when they pulled him over. There's surveillance video out there. Man, why the security wasn't driving anyway? But anyway, man, how could they're gonna do that to Terence "Bud" Crawford, bro?
Now here's where it gets even heavier. Omaha's mayor and police chief stepped in almost immediately after video of the stop went viral. Chief Schmaderer announced that Internal Affairs would launch a full investigation, vowing complete transparency. The mayor admitted his heart sank when he heard how Crawford's night had ended, reminding the public that this was supposed to be a historic day for Omaha. A day of pride, not one clouded by flashing lights and controversy.
Step out.
I'm
opening the door.
You can take
I'm
mine
opening the
off
door.
of me right here on my right. I'm keeping my hands up.
I'm not reaching for no gun, bro.
Step out. Can I move my phone? Step out.
City leaders are promising transparency, making it clear that every resident, champion or not, deserves to feel safe and respected. But man, only in boxing can you go from raising championship belts one night to raising your hands in front of police the next.
Because, you know, I was in the moment. So I understood everything that was going on. You know, there was some surprises, I can say that, but, you know, me being in that moment and knowing everything that was going on when it was happening, it was like everything just slowed down to me at that moment.
Just when you think this story couldn't get any more surreal, we hear it straight from Crawford's own head of security. Picture this. 1 second, Bud's riding high off the greatest victory of his career, the city celebrating him like a king. The very next, he's staring down flashing lights, ordered to throw his hands in the air over a gun no one even saw. Imagine going from holding championship belts to holding your breath, praying you don't make the wrong move. And the kicker? Crawford's security swears they thought they were about to die. That's a level of danger no fight could ever prepare him for.
To my window, cop goes to Bud's window. I know the protocol. Bud said, well, how do you know I was speeding if you don't have radar? Okay. Bud actually have the cop on camera saying I admit that I do not have radar. Bud said, I have a firearm too. The cop on his side went ballistic, totally unhinged. He says, get your hands up, get out the car, don't reach. But there was never a physical gun in sight. Everyone thought we were gonna die, man. He said, no, I don't have it on me. I left everything at home. He had already told them, so there was no reason for him to reach for.
This hit's different because it shows that no matter how untouchable you look inside the ropes, outside them, anything can happen. One moment, you're the city's hero with parades and belts. The next, you're in a life or death traffic stop. Think about it. Crawford just welcomed a newborn, has a family depending on him, a city celebrating him, and suddenly it's flashing lights, raised voices, chaos. That's not hype. That's not boxing drama. That's real life crashing in at the worst possible time. And honestly, if it can happen to Crawford, Omaha's biggest champion, imagine what it feels like for everyone else. It's wild, it's heavy, and it's proof you should never underestimate the unexpected.
No matter how prepared you are, no matter how calm you are, if you run into a rogue police officer who wants to escalate, then he's going to escalate. Be a man who can receive his second key to the city and have a firearm pulled on him by the Omaha Police Department all in the same day. Imagine that. Man, I thought we were getting ready to lose our lives. Oh man, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Just when you think Crawford's night of chaos couldn't teach us anything more, Tim Bradley dropped a perspective that hit like a jab to the gut. He compared Bud's emotional high after dismantling Canelo to watching it all collapse in an instant. And he's right. Belts, legacy, glory, none of it shields you when real life shows up with flashing lights. Imagine it. Crawford silences Canelo in front of millions, only to be silenced hours later by police commands on a street corner. That whiplash doesn't feel like sports coverage anymore. It feels like the chilling opening scene of a documentary. One where the fight outside the ring is more dangerous than the one inside it.
Terence Crawford, it don't matter what you do for your city, man. Bruh, I'm letting you know right now, man. With this incident right here, they waiting on you to do something bad. This dude right here, he was trying to jack you. He was trying to catch you slipping. That's all it was. Seeing you on TV, displayed all on TV, parades shut down and stuff. He gotta be, securing certain points and stuff like that. He mad. He mad to see you be as big as you are.
Bradley's main point landed with real weight. You don't truly own your city unless law enforcement stands with you. That isn't just commentary. That's truth. Inside the ropes, Crawford faces world champions and leaves with belts. Outside, he's fighting perceptions, authority, and now citations that chip away at his moment of glory. Bradley's reflection revealed just how fragile that balance is, how quickly triumph can turn into tension. It showed that even the most celebrated athletes can't escape the realities beyond the spotlight. In the ring, Crawford commands global respect. At home, it's a different kind of fight altogether.
I swear, man, when things are going too damn good, man, something always gotta ruin it, man. In his city, let him know. Let him know. With this pullover, this was authorized. Think about that. Authorized to pull him over. That you ain't gonna never be bigger than us. That's what the cops send a message. I don't care what anybody say. The cops send a message. This our city. You might got the key, but I got the handcuffs. That's what that was.
Just when you think you've seen the full picture of Crawford's Omaha saga, the lens shifts from flashing lights to celebration. The man himself, Bud, speaking at his victory parade. Hearing him talk about giving back to Omaha hits harder than a power shot in the 12th. This isn't post-fight chatter. It's a champion reminding us that greatness isn't only about belts or knockouts. It's about legacy, community, and lifting others while you're on top. Think about it. He just dismantled one of boxing's biggest stars, and the first thing on his mind is inspiring kids in Omaha. That's vision. That's perspective. That's what makes a real superhero. No cape required.
Made it to the top. No matter how we made it, and, it's definitely a test to say that anything is possible if you, work hard at it and you believe in yourself and you have the faith to keep going no matter what the obstacles is put in front of you, and you can achieve anything. So
here's the kicker. While most fighters would be popping champagne post-victory, Bud is reflecting on the grind, the faith, the discipline, the preparation. He's teaching us that even at the top, there's no pause button. And let's be real, it's a subtle flex. He just beat Canelo, the face of boxing, and still says, "Don't sleep. I'm still working, still focused, still chasing bigger." That's how legends stay legends. And that's why Bud Crawford isn't just a fighter. He's the blueprint.
Preparation is everything. You know, if you prepare to the best of your abilities, you know, great things is gonna come from that. You know, I always say hard work beat talent when talent don't work hard. So if you talented, you know, without the work ethic, you know, somebody can outwork you that wanted more. You know, so you gotta have everything all in sync. You know, you gotta work hard, especially when you're at the top, because everybody gunning from you.
Just when you thought we'd seen every side of Bud Crawford. Parades, speeches, inspiring kids, dismantling Canelo. Here comes the mastermind. Coach BoMac dropping truth bombs. He's saying Bud's still got 2, maybe 3 fights left, and even hinting at a jump to 160. That's not just news. That's a Marvel-style post-credit scene. The sequel's coming, and it might be bigger, badder, and more unpredictable. If Crawford made Canelo look like a sparring session, just imagine what happens when he steps into uncharted territory. I don't know about you, but I'm hyped. And yeah, I've got my popcorn ready.
Yeah, take away the right hand. Your left hand to be travel a shorter distance than his right hand. But his right hand got to come across the body.
Yeah.
The left hand, your left hand goes straight down the pipe. Real easy.
Was there anything that surprised you about the fight? No.
In my speech I did up there, I said, yeah, exactly everything that we worked on in camp, he did it. Punch selection, catch and release, everything.
Here's the real kicker. BoMac isn't just hyping fights. He's schooling us on strategy, discipline, and the why behind Bud's domination. From camp steps to punch selection to catch and release, it's basically a masterclass in boxing, minus the boring PowerPoint. And it proves one thing. Legends aren't born, they're built, tested, refined. The subtle flex? BoMac saying Bud still has gas left in the tank. That's like hearing the end of a thriller and realizing the twist is still coming. You can't sleep on Crawford. He's the kind of fighter that makes you respect the game, the grind, and yeah, your popcorn budget. All right, fam. If you vibed with this ride through Bud's Omaha saga, championship glory, flashing lights, and a masterclass in legacy, smash that like button. Hit share so your crew sees what greatness really looks like. And don't forget to subscribe. Because with Bud, the story's never over. And trust me, you won't want to miss